Shall we? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yay! These are the ants. There's so many of them. Oh my god. I think those are 100. Okay, so let's start. What am I checking for? Okay. A little black ant found a large grain of wheat. Wheat means like rice, right? People usually say wheat is rice. Yeah, that's right. So, means a little small black ant found a large grain of wheat. Because ants are very small and everything will be bigger. Just even pillows, even a chip. Okay, so even a grain is large for ants. So the ant found a large grain of wheat. It's too heavy to lift or throw. Means it's too heavy. See, even leaves are heavy. See this ants holding a yellow leaf that they put every piece of green or anything like candy, bubblegum, anything, they hold it in the back and run like this to their house. Means some kind of foods, right? He usually say like something to say. So let's start. So he begged off a neighbor he happened to meet. So the ant, he has neighbors just like us, like our friends every day. They be in our neighborhood, right? Even for ants there's neighborhood. Everything has neighborhood, even animals. Then isn't that funny? So he begged out for his neighborhood. He haven't meet anyway to help it down into his hole. So the black ant, he can't lift the grain. So another black ant, which is the same color as the black cat. I was saying cat. I'm so silly. So it's ant, and he called out to his neighbor, but hey, can you help me like that? So the neighborhood said, I've got my own work. Look after, he said. Means the neighborhood said, I have my own work. Why do you need my help? Do your own work. He's so greedy, right? He doesn't even have work. He's just sitting comfortably somewhere. Just like they have chairs. No way. I think he's sitting in this hole. Okay, so you must shift for yourself, if you please. Means I don't know what's the meaning of this. You just have to understand each and every word, right? So you must shift yourself, if you please. Means it's pleasing to help him, right? So he crawled off his selfish and cross as he could be. Means that black ant, the neighborhood. He was a greedy one, right? That greedy ant, he crossed his selfish act. He started to be selfish on his neighborhood as he could be, very greedy, and lay down to sleep as his easy. Means he was sleeping. Do we call that as work? That's just, we call as relaxing, right? Then what happened? Let's see. Just then, a black brother was passing through, there was another black ant. That was the brother of the greedy ant. I think so, but it looks kind of like, do ants even have brothers and sisters like humans do? Oh my god, that's really great. Maybe because this is just a story written like that. Really, who wrote this story? I love the story so much. We'll read who wrote the story all in the ending of the story. Okay, so let's start. Just then a black brother was passing through. This was really funny. Then came up and assisted him and his load, for he was a good-natured ant. Means he's a good-natured ant. He's a nice neighbored ant, and I think he helps nicely. And then let's all who this story maybe happened to hear. Endeavor to profit by it. For often it happens that children appear. Means, you know, children, ants are super teeny tiny. Super teeny tiny. So then children were passing by the road. The ants were shivering. Just like humans. What? Even a shiver? Oh my god, this is really funny. Then, for often it happens that children appear as cross as the ants. Every bit means, like, you know, children run, like, I think they're going to a park or something. They were rushing maybe. They have to give a picture of the children. If they were rushing, appear each ant. So funny, isn't it? Then, every bit of an ant. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, they didn't stab any good ant, did they? You know, in my house there were 1,000 of black ants. The same height. And when I do an online classes, I eat chips in break time. So some of the crumbs fall down, and hundreds of ants, I mean all 1,000 ants, are fighting. I saw them one time. I tried to show it to my parents, but they were doing their work. Oh my goodness, that was really funny. A good-natured ant was assisted his brother. May teach means, you know, teaching, not teacher teaching. They even teach. If any ant is bad, they teach a lesson. Not these kind of lessons. Another, something like they make a prank or something. They understand like that, right? We usually say about that. That if a little is sinced, are kind to each other. Means two ants are kind to each other. Like, ants usually do that because they're not a kind of humans, are they? So, the children most currently asked. Is there something? You know, most children are very kind and most children are very greedy. Like one day I told you a story of a greedy boy and the jelly beans, right? That's in my old house. Okay, then, and now I will say who wrote the story. This is going to be the best. So, Jane Tyler was an English poet writer, who was born in 18th century. She is most famous for having written the words to the popular nursery rhyme Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So this